Hello dear students. Today as part of third year BBA HFM, we'll be studying Introduction to Marketing. Learning objectives for today's session are meaning and definition of marketing, the core concept of marketing, marketing management, and introduction to the 7 P's of the marketing mix. So students, what exactly do we mean by the term marketing? Marketing is a business philosophy, the way a company thinks, structures the business and mind, and it's not merely a function. It is the way that the business is run with a focus on the customer. The customer is king. In marketing, businesses are run keeping the customer in mind. Customer satisfaction, creating value, and earning their long-term loyalty. What is marketing? Marketing is a social and managerial process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging products and value with others. This, students, is the core concept of marketing. Knowing the needs and the wants of the customer, creating product, facilitating exchange, creating satisfaction and value in the minds of its customers. So marketing is a human activity directed at satisfying needs and wants through the exchange process. Let's now see a few definitions of marketing. The first one by Philip Kotler. Marketing is the set of human activities directed at facilitating and consummating exchanges. Here we have another one by Chartered Institute of Marketing, which describes marketing as the management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying consumers' requirements profitably. As we move on, by Peter Drucker, the marketing definition goes, the role of marketing is to make selling superfluous. The aim is to know and understand customers so well that the product or service fits them and sells itself. Marketing involves, well, here's various steps of marketing for us to know. Identification of consumer needs. Development of the product based on what the consumer needs. Once the product is made, setting a price for the product. Then you have your distribution network to ensure that the product reaches the consumer. Effective promotion in order for the product to be in demand. And finally, after consumption, the service satisfaction and delight. Okay, students, now let us understand the core concepts of marketing. The start point of marketing is understanding the need of the customer. Now, what is the need of the customer? Need is nothing but the state of deprivation that the customer, the person, is feeling. The stage of deprivation is need. The customer is being deprived of something. The feeling inside is the need. For example, a simple need could be a person who's feeling thirsty. Yes, so that is a need. Moving forward, we have wants. Please understand, in marketing, needs and wants are two different things. Well, wants means what are the items or the products which will be needed to satisfy the existing need. For example, if the customer is thirsty, then thirst is the need. What does the consumer want in order to satisfy his thirst? Well, the want is water. So the object that will satisfy thirst is water. Demand. What is demand? Well, basically demand is nothing but whenever a want for an object is backed by monetary willingness and ability to pay for the product, it amounts to demand. So want, when backed by resources, when backed by purchasing power, becomes demand. Moving forward, we'll understand what is a product. Well, a product is anything that is offered to the market for sale in terms of acquisition and consumption, and it aims at satisfying a need or want. Please pay attention, a product includes both goods as well as services. What is value? Well, value is the customer's estimate of the product's overall capacity to satisfy his or her needs. It is basically an abstract build-up in the minds of the customer as to how satisfied he is with the product that he's bought with his. Okay, moving forward, we will now understand what is satisfaction. Well, satisfaction with a product is determined by how well the product meets the customer's expectations for that product. When we talk about satisfaction, there are two variables. One is expectations. Expectations based on word of mouth and expectation based on previous experience. Versus the experience. Experience is the actual experience which is gained after consuming the product. Well, whenever there is a perfect match between expectation and experience, it leads to satisfaction. The second instance is when the experience falls short of the expectation, it leads to dissatisfaction. And the third instance is when the experience exceeds the expectation, in which case it leads to delight. So here we are. Expectation is greater, it is delight. When expectation is equal to experience or perception is satisfaction, and whenever the expectation falls short of the perception of experience is dissatisfaction. Now we will see exchange. Well, exchange is the physical act or an activity of obtaining the object from someone in exchange of something in return, which normally is money. And transaction is a marketing's unit of measurement. It consists of a trade between two parties based on conditions that are mutually agreed upon at a particular time. Okay, let's now understand what's a market. Market could be a physical place or a location where goods are exchanged in return for money. Nowadays, markets have become electronic with e-commerce. The second part in marketing, a market is a set of customers. So in marketing, a market is a set of actual and prospective customers who might transact with the seller. This, my friends, was the core concepts of marketing. Needs and wants versus the product, product leading to value and satisfaction, facilitated by exchange in a marketplace. Continues. Hence, marketing means working with markets to bring about an exchange for satisfying human needs and wants. It has been understood by the core concept of marketing. Relationship marketing is nothing but building strong relations with our various customers, which includes external customers, consumers, distributors, dealers, internal customers who are our employees. And whenever we build strong relationship, it is always profitable and a mutual win-win situation. The underlying concept of relationship marketing is that whenever you are in a good relationship, it will always be profitable and the business will follow. So it's important that we build good relations with our customers. Marketing management. Well, marketing management is the analysis, planning, implementation, and control of programs designed to create, build, and maintain beneficial exchanges with target buyers for the purpose of achieving organizational objectives. So whenever we apply the principles of management to the function of marketing, it becomes marketing management. So marketing management is nothing but managing the demand and matching it with the supply. Now we are going to study a very important marketing core philosophy. Well, the core philosophy of the organization drives the marketing function. Well, there are 5 main competing concepts in marketing, and these are the production concept, the product concept, the selling concept, the marketing concept, and the societal marketing concept. Let's first understand what is the production concept. Well, in the production concept is where the organization focuses inward. It focuses on the production or the manufacturing of the product. The underlying assumption is that if the product is cheap, if the product is easily available, then the customer is going to buy it. So the focus of the organization is to indulge in large-scale production. Owing to economies of large scale, the cost of production is lowered. A strong distribution network ensures that the product reaches the customer at a very low price. So the production concept is totally based on concentration on production of the products. The problem with this kind of concept is that the company is actually just concentrating on the production and they totally forget about the customer. So here what the customer needs and what the customer wants is actually not so important. So there could be a mismatch. Moving to the second concept is the product concept. Well, as the name suggests, this particular concept is based on focusing on the product. This, like the production concept, has an inward focus. Organizations which follow the philosophy of product concept are only looking at improving their product, doing R&D for their product, ensuring the product offers more feature, is improved, is better, better quality, which is a good thing. But the focus again is totally on the product. The focus again is totally inside. The focus here again is not on the customer. So the problem is that the customer might be satisfied with another product. So here we have an example where motels may be considered instead of hotels, or a canteen may be considered instead of going to a McDonald's. The idea is a product might be great, but if the customer is not engaged to it, there could be a problem and a gap. The third concept is the selling concept. Well, the selling concept holds that the customer will not buy unless you do large-scale selling and promotion effort. Now this, unlike product and production concept, is outward focus, but it is selling what is to be sold. Here the customer is not the king. Customer needs are not taken care of. A product is not really made to suit the customer. The product is made and large scale promotion activities are undertaken in order to have the customer to buy it. So it is a very sales driven, promotion driven concept. The problem is that the focus is on sale, and mostly sale could happen over one time, but if the product falls short or if the customer needs are not met, then it is a very short-term way of selling the product. It will not earn you long-term customers or loyalty. Next comes the marketing concept, and this is the concept which is practiced today by most of the organizations. Well, the marketing concept is basically concentrating on the customer. The focus is outward on the customer, understanding what the customer needs and wants through conducting various marketing researches and surveys. Once you know what the customer wants, you develop a product to suit the same. Once a product is formed, then you price it, promote it, market it, sell it. Distribution is important, and after consumption you go back to understand if the customer is satisfied or not with the product, and the cycle continues. Here the focus is on customer service. Customer satisfaction is key for long-term success, sustainability and loyalty. Well, now we come to the fifth and final and the newest concept in marketing, called the societal marketing concept. Well, the societal marketing concept is an extension of the marketing concept that we previously spoke about. In addition, it has an important aspect, which is long-term sustainability. All its actions are in the best interest of the community of consumers and society at large. So all its initiatives will be environment friendly and supporting the environment. So all environment friendly practices, giving back to the society, not polluting, taking into account good health of people, comes under societal marketing concept. Now we will study about the marketing mix. Well, marketing mix is the combination of various elements that organizations used in order to market their products. In case of goods, there are four important tools or elements commonly called as the 4Ps of the marketing mix. Whereas in case of services, the 4Ps get extended to a total of 7Ps, which is what we will get introduced to in the next slide. Talking about the marketing mix, let me show you a short video that will help me to explain it to you better. So here we go.
Marketing is the name given to a number of activities used by companies to increase their sales. These include virtually all activities in which a company product or communication comes into contact with a potential customer. Marketing creates and uses these moments of contact to communicate the benefits of the products in hopes of convincing customers to make a purchase. The basics of marketing are often summed up as the 4Ps. 1. Product. The marketing department works with other departments to develop new products that fit the evolving needs and wants of existing and new customers. This requires researching competitive products, understanding what customers want, and recommending ideal features and benefits for the products. It also includes designing product packaging that attracts customers. 2. Price. Marketing determines how much to charge for products based on competitive products and customer demand. The chosen price ideally maximizes revenue while also leading to increased sales and market share. 3. Place. Marketing activities include determining product distribution. This requires understanding distribution costs and the competitive dynamics of regional marketplaces. 4. Promotion. Marketing develops all company communications, such as advertising, direct marketing, public relations, websites, and web marketing. This includes developing marketing campaigns that stimulate customer interests, learning what media is best for reaching these customers, and providing resources to help the company's sales force effectively sell the product.
Okay, with this we come to the end of the session on Introduction to Marketing. Here we studied marketing, meaning and definition. We also studied the core concepts of marketing. We studied the marketing philosophy, marketing management, and most importantly, an introduction to marketing mix. So meet for the next class with services marketing. Thank you.